Good evening. Good evening. Hello, everybody. How are you? It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Hi, everybody. Hello. Good evening. Yat e washte. Hola. Manahu. Hyoho mitakiape. Eva Cordovi. Machiape. Malakota and Taos Pueblo. My thama is Joseph Conquilla Cordova. My Ina are my cause, Patricia Co. Cordova. I am the owner-operator of AC & Associates. I'm sixth generation from Chief Red Cloud. I'm a mother, community member, co-host of this amazing show that we call the Pukúu Wellness Hour. We want to say thank you for being here. Hello to everybody that's checking in. Today is March 23rd, 2002, and I'm checking in from Tongva Territory, which is also known as Los Angeles, California, in the United States of America. Indian country, Turtle Island. Let us know where you're checking in from. We want to see who's here. If you've been here before, thank you for continuing to check in, to be here. And if this is your first time, welcome. Thank you for being here. I want to introduce my amazing fly girl, my co-host, the one and only Robin Gomez.
Everybody, Piali, Notoka, Robin Gomez, Nawachikanan Wichol. Hello, everybody. Hello, relatives. Good afternoon. My name is Robin Gomez, and I'm just really happy to be here with you, April. We're doing this again. We're back.
We are. We're back. Back again, stronger and wiser and ready to have a good time, to continue to be on this wellness journey. We're so happy to be here and have bring you some fun, some great information, and some amazing guests. Today, we are honored to welcome the amazing, respected, and awesome individual from the California Native Vote Project, the one and only Robin Thundershield. Yay! Round of applause. Round of applause. We'll be bringing him on later, but we want to just say thank you to him for agreeing to come on. He's going to be providing you with some amazing information. Let us know also where you're checking in from. We have in the past seen people checking in from all over the areas. So I know I can see Robin Gomez on my screen, but in the chat, I see Terry Rios. Hi, Terry. I know she's also checking in from Tongva Territory. Shout out to Pico Rivera, because I know that's the area she represents. We also see Cheryl Martin. Cheryl's been such a long time supporter of this program, and I'm so thankful and grateful for Cheryl all the time. So hello to Cheryl. Thank you for being here. Let us again know where you're checking in from. Our moderators are in the chat, and shout out to the amazing moderators and people behind the scenes. So it's not only those of us in front of the screen that make this happen. We also have some amazing collaborators, sponsors. We have some individuals like our moderator who does amazing jobs in the background. So just to let you know, if you see in the chat, thank you. You still have time to register for a chance to win today's raffle. What does that mean? So if you click on that link below, where'd it go? There it goes. If you click on, not click on, but if you click on, if you go to bit.ly/PWH March 23rd, you have a chance to register for this event. We're giving out some amazing prizes, some gift cards, some swag bags, and those will be sent out this week. So
yes, so thank you so much, April. So I think our last wellness hour, we had a couple of relatives who won some swag and won some gift cards. So we just want to let you know that it'll be going up by the end of this week. So we were just waiting for today's show. We're going to send out everything together. So thank you so much for being patient with us. Some of our moderators are currently in school. They're on spring break. So I'm wrapping up school. So, we're all doing the best that we can right now, but you will go get those in. So thank you so much for bringing that up. And April, until what time can people sign up to get into today's raffle?
They have until 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So you have about 22 minutes to register. And there's some great prizes. I just want to shout out before I forget. Hi, Colorado, Ashton. But there's a certain individual that I see here, and I'm so excited. Shelly. She says, "Hi from Oregon. I'm on the land of the Santiam people. I am Fernandino Tatavian Band of Mission Indians from the village of Tujibit. Tujibit. Awesome. I'm so grateful and thankful that a Tatavium person is watching from Oregon and that you got to see this show. I'm so excited. Thank you for being here. Okay, so I just had to say that real quick. But you have until 6 p.m. to register. Click on the bit.ly link, Pukúu bit.ly/PWH March 23rd, and you'll be entered into a great raffle. Online giveaway, not a raffle. It's an online giveaway.
That's right. It's an online giveaway. Thank you, April.
Yes. So how have you been, Robin?
I've been good, just working and doing great things. And we got a lot of great information coming from Pukúu. We can't wait to, share that with everybody. But I just want to give a shout out in collaboration and working together to bring resources, information, and community wellness to our community is important here at the Pukúu Wellness Hour. We want to definitely acknowledge our founders, the Fernandinian Tatavian Band of Mission Indians, whose lands I'm currently residing from. So I'm here in our youth offices. So I'm really excited to be here at Las Palmas Park, which is on our lands here. This event is sponsored by Pukúu Cultural Community Services. We are the main sponsor of this event. Woo! And we also want to acknowledge our partnering organizations, Paul from powwows.com, AC and Associates, to Chi, the Connor Chi Navajo composer, for our opening music. I love that song. It always just brings me right in a great mood. And of course, today's guest, Robin Thundershield with the California Native Boat Project. So we just want to say thank you so much for all these amazing individuals, community members, and also organizations who help create and make the Pukúu Wellness Hour what it is and such a great success. And we just want to say thank you to the Los Angeles Board of County Supervisors, and also, of course, to the NFL champions live here live.
Yes.
And we're here, and we just really want to highlight some heroes, sheroes, and theros today.
Yes, I'm excited because it is National Women's History Month, but I like that we are encompassing all of everybody, heroes, they rose, and she rose. So we in the past, on our last show, we asked if you guys could send in some pictures and highlight some individuals that inspire you, and you'll be seeing that later in the show. But we're excited and want to say thank you to all those individuals that sent in those beautiful pictures and just allowed us to highlight those people that have inspired you. So I'm really excited to see that later. We also want to just remind you that 6 o'clock is coming up fast. So make sure that you register. Thank you to those who have already registered for today's event. But again, if you didn't get a chance yet, you still have time. You can still register for today's event for a chance to win an online giveaway, $25 gift card to Amazon. And Amazon is something that we use because we also, Pukúu uses Amazon Smiles. So make sure to sign up for Amazon Smiles if you haven't done so already, and choose Pukúu Wellness, Pukúu Cultural Community Services as your nonprofit of choice.
we just want to say welcome to everyone, those who are returning. We want to say welcome back. And for some of you who are new to us and you just came across our video, we just want to say welcome. We have more of these videos that are going to be coming up. So please continue to follow us, like, share. And we just want to say thank you again to the whole community, because we really do this work. We're here to provide a service. And I am very honored and very humbled to be here and support our Los Angeles County urban natives, but also, our entire relatives and community that we have here. So I just want to say thank you.
Yes, thank you all for continuing to be here, continuing to be watching the Pukúu Wellness Hour. The Pukúu Wellness Hour talks about a whole bunch of different things, but we also collaborate and work together to bring resources, information, community wellness to our community, which is important to the Pukúu Wellness Hour. So we're going to go ahead and acknowledge and share a couple of the services that Pukúu does, right, Robin? Awesome.
So before we talk a little bit about Pukúu, we do want to take the time to recognize and acknowledge the lands that we are on. So Pukúu Cultural Community Services recognizes and acknowledges the first people of this ancestral and unceded territory of Pasinga that is now occupied by the residents of San Fernando. We honor their elders, past and present, and their descendants who are now citizens of the Fernandino Tatavian Band of Mission Indians. We recognize that the tribe is still here, and we are committed to lifting up their stories, culture, and community. So a little bit more about Pukúu Cultural Community Services. So we are a Native nonprofit founded in 1971 by the Fernandino Tatavian Band of Mission Indians to invest in sustainable programs that bridge and improve opportunities for American Indians with culturally based community services now and for future generations, a role that Pukúu has been able to fulfill successfully ever since. For example, Pukúu provides services for families in need, elders, new or expecting mothers, and our community with disability members with food, water, diapers and wipes, and other social support resources. This is thanks both to county resources as well as donations from our community that has allowed us to be a source of support and connection to the American Indian community and surrounding neighbors. Our programs include OSIS, which is the One-Stop Emergency Services Program, to provide support to families and individuals in need of rent, utility, food, clothing, and transportation resources. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, and you can check out our flyer to the left side. We also have Haramakna American Indian Cultural Center in the San Gabriel Mountains. We offer cultural community programming, including our Pukúu Wellness Hour, providing the COVID-19 education and various wellness topics for the community. Pukúu supports jobs for elders and visibility for the American Indians of Los Angeles County to help educate and inform about the needs of our community. In partnership with the City of San Fernando and the Fernandino Tatavian Band of Mission Indians, we recognize the need to invest in our youth with the Tuchi Youth Empowerment Program. So again, Tuchi meaning youth in the Serrano language. The community-led diversion program has 3 goals. 1, increase cultural competency by providing cultural programming. 2, to reduce incarceration and recidivism via case management support. And 3, improve academic success through tutoring services. Tuchi Youth Empowerment Program aims to create social justice leaders by reclaiming our Indigenous knowledge and focusing on the holistic approach to well-being. Pukúu youth programs also include the Youth Leadership for Health program. This new program will engage youth in social justice advocacy surrounding a community health issue using an Indigenous and holistic approach. Youth leaders will learn transformative youth organizing skills rooted in growth, healing, and personal transformation, which again, we have some actually today are programming happening at the Las Palmas Park. We have scholarships that are available to students pursuing higher education, so please visit our website to access the application, and that will be available later this year. If you or someone you know needs assistance, especially emergency services, please feel free to call us at 818-336-6105. We service all of Los Angeles County and self-identified natives. Stay updated with Pukúu on our social media accounts via Facebook or Instagram, or email us at admin@pukúu.org.
Those are all great services. And please make sure that you take the time to check them out. There's a lot of organizations all over that are community-based organizations that are there to support you, to help you. And I know that Pukúu, although they are in San Fernando, they do help Los Angeles County. So that's in California, the United States. But reach out to them if you need support. And later on in the program, too, we'll be showing some other organizations that provide mental wellness and some things that are happening, that are going on in local Los Angeles area. So thank you again for being here. Don't forget to register. You have 11 minutes. I keep saying that because we have some great stuff that we want to share with you. Who can use a $25 Amazon card? I can, and I know you can, so register. So there's a couple of things that we like to do to open the show. One would be to recognize the lands that we're on. The second is to do a prayer, open with good words, good minds, good thoughts. And today I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I have some California white sage here that we're going to go ahead and burn. And I'm going to go ahead and say a couple of words, and please take it as you will. If you don't know how to pray, this is the opportunity for you to just talk to Creator. I'm not putting anything on you. I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm just saying we want to open in a good way. So I've lit some of that California white sage. This is called smudging. So what you would do is you would just take the smoke that's coming on, for me, I put it on my hands. I put it on my hair. I breathe some in on my ears because I want to say good words. I want to listen with intent. I want my heart to be pure. I would like that I pray for you to be healthy, wealthy, and safe. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Creator, we come today with open hearts and open minds, thankful for the many blessings that you provide us on a minute, monthly, second basis, from the ability to walk, talk, be here today, to listen, to learn, to laugh, to sing. May you continue to watch over the individuals that are watching and the individuals that might watch in the replay. May you watch over them, keep them healthy, wealthy, and safe. If they're struggling, they're going through grief, we all heal on our own journey. Continue to keep them on a wellness path. May you watch over them as you watch over me. Bless them as you continue to bless me. And again, keep them healthy, wealthy, and safe. Pilamayaye. Gracias. Amen. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to take the time to just say a few words.
Thank you so much, April. I really I enjoy your prayers, and they always, regulate me and bring me in a very calm space. So I just want to say thank you so much. So again, I just want to say thank you to everyone. Hopefully, Cheryl, you registered. Remember, you got 9 minutes to register to community. So just want to let you all know that there's still time for that online giveaway. But I just want to say thank you to everyone and joining us today. Great information, good medicine. We have Robin Thundershield, Standing Rock Sioux, father, hero, and a very community-based org here from our own California Native Vote Project, one of our partners. So we're going to go ahead and bring Robin on.
Yay! Boo, boo, boo. There he is, Robin Thundershield.
Hey, everybody. All righty. Thank you guys so much. I love your guys' introductions. They're always so energized. Awesome. So let me go ahead and get started then. Good evening, everybody. I hope you're all well and in good spirits wherever you're checking in from. And my name is Robin Thundershield. I'm a member of the Standing Rock Sioux Tribe. I also serve as the outreach coordinator for the California Native Vote Project. We are a native-led nonprofit statewide organization with our main office being located in Los Angeles County. Before I begin, I would like to go ahead and thank April, Robin, the entire Pukúu team, all the sponsors, and especially all the great folks behind the scenes. They're the ones that are making all this, all the magic happen, and are the, the foundation of making this such an amazing event for our community. I would also like to give out a quick shout out to my sheroes, which is my past, present, and future, my mother, my sister, and my lovely daughter. I love you all, and I'll see you guys soon. Awesome. So again, thank you guys for having me on the show. Um, I'll be talking about two things today with you all. One of them being about one of the programs, or two of the programs my organization is currently doing. Um, the first one, some of you may have heard, and some of you may have attended. But we started doing a virtual COVID-19 community talking circles back in July of last year. And just to give you guys a little context of, why, how it came about, and how it's blossomed to such a really great healing space for our community, to talk about how they've been affected by COVID-19, their families, their babies, their elders. A lot of the separation, for so long, has really has caused a lot of a lot of mental issues, with our community. Just things haven't been the same. So to try to find a space to let our folks connect again virtually was the ultimate goal. And so, giving you guys a little context, basically, back in last year, in the beginning of last year, I came down with COVID-19, and I've never been sick like that before. I've always been pretty strong, mentally, physically, and spiritually. And so, when I did get it, it it was brutal. It was nothing like I've ever experienced before. No flu, no nothing was as bad as what I had. I had everything you could possibly, every symptom you could have. I had it. Um, I honestly at a point didn't think I was gonna make it. I was just isolating at home, um, just, and I just felt so hopeless because there was nothing that I could take that was gonna help me get rid of this. And everything that I usually would take, for a cold, would help me. But this time, I had nothing, and so I was just doing a lot of prayers and just, really hoping that I would pull through. And the one thing that really scared me is that I would have like hallucinations or like dreams. And when I talked to my uncle about this, he shared that those were bad spirits basically coming to me and trying to make me give up, because that's how weak I was in every sense of the word. But I was able to power through it, battle through it, and I recovered. And so once I recovered from it, my body was good, and then but my mind wasn't. And so I had a sense of almost like a sense of embarrassment that I had COVID. For some reason, I didn't want anybody to know that I had it. Um, and I don't know why, because there's so much different messaging at the time, and so it was just stuck inside. And so I didn't know how to address that or heal that. I didn't know what I needed. And so another great organization called United American Indian Involvement, their workforce development department, went ahead and launched community talking circles, and that was hosted by a wonderful individual, Brian Frijo. And I started attending those circles, and then it gave me a space just to listen, and I started sharing a little bit by little bit, and then eventually, I started to share that, my experience with COVID, and then that's when I realized all I needed to do was talk about it with other community members who have gone through similar things like I did, and I found strength and healing in that. And the more I talked about it, the more I started feeling better about it. And so time passed on, and I started thinking, man, it would be really nice if my organization can do something as well, but specifically towards COVID-19, to give our community members who have been through the things that I have, give them the opportunity to come together and express themselves in however they would like. And what started as just an idea, I spoke it into existence with some of my coworkers, and we put together a game plan, and we presented it to our leadership. And sure enough, they were on board with it, and then became, the planning of it and finding out, who can be the facilitator of it. And of course, for me, the only person I could think about was Brian, the one that was leading the talking circles for United American Indian Involvement. Just the connection he has with the community, the way he leads the circles in such a culturally respectful native way was really, really beautiful. And, I reached out to him, and sure enough, he was on board. And so we had everything set in place, and we went ahead and launched the very first of its kind for the California Native Vote Project, our COVID-19 community talking circles. And, it started off as a small group, but we continued to outreach. we went all the way until December of last year. And when we were all said and done, we had a total of about, we would average about maybe about 35 to 40 participants. And that included our brothers and sisters over at Changing Spirits. I also kept them in mind to, they're also going through their, through their battles as well. And so it was really great collaborating with them, being able to send them the Zoom link, and they would all meet up in one big room, and they would all listen. And the circle, it helped a lot of them. It helped bring together a lot of new friendships. It empowered them, that they're still community. Just because they're going through the program, it doesn't mean they're excommunicated or not a part of our community no more. We made them feel like community. And so again, that's part of the amazing, beautiful things about the talking circles. And so our very last one, everybody showed up. It was the most. I was in awe. I couldn't believe just a simple idea turned into something so beautiful. And so at the request of the community, they went ahead and requested if we can continue. And so sure enough, presenting the idea to our leadership, she was on board. And so we're still able to continue with our talking circles. So right now, we're continuing with our LA County virtual talking circles. And then we also added a statewide talking circle. And so basically for folks who live in Los Angeles County, you're more than welcome to join the LA County virtual talking circles. They happen every 2 weeks on Wednesday evenings from 6 to 7:30 p.m. And then the same thing with the statewide virtual talking circles. They're the same time and the same date, Wednesdays from 6 to 7:30. And Brian Frijo, he is still our facilitator for both the statewide and LA County. And if you're interested in joining either one of those talking circles, please feel free to go ahead and visit our website. It's going to be dropped in the chat. Go ahead and click on that link, and it'll take you directly to our California Native Vote Project Talking Circle page, where you can go ahead and click on either one that you would like to join. You fill out a quick Google form, and then once we receive your registration, you'll be receiving basically a confirmation email. And then the week of the Talking Circle, we'll go ahead and I'll send you guys the Zoom link, and then also send you guys a nice kind text reminder as well, so you guys can go ahead and join. And so and again, please feel free if you're living in a different state, still please, you can join. It's perfectly fine. I think that's just the name of it, but we will never turn anybody away. So I think April mentioned we had a person calling in from Oregon or watching from Oregon. So if you want to join, please join us. For example, we have one of our community members here. One of her children is studying overseas. He's from LA, but he's currently in Japan. And he joins our LA County Talking Circles all the way from Japan, which is absolutely amazing and incredible. So being so far away, but yet he still feels connected through the talking circles. So again, if you would like to join, please go ahead and join. And then going on to the next topic, we have a really great PPE program, which stands for Personal Protective Equipment. We started doing that last year as well, as part of our way to help our community members combat COVID-19. And so this program's still running pretty strong. When we get messaging out, we'll usually send out a text blast all throughout the state of California, which includes our membership base. And so you'll get a text asking if you would like PPE. If you do, all we need is your name, your phone number, your shipping address, and how many folks live in your household. And that's just to make sure we can include as many items as we could. And then April, she's showing you what it looks like right now as we speak. It's full of a bunch of goodies. You get some CMVP face mask, some face shields, you get some hand sanitizer, some antibacterial soap, some surgical mask, and any other kind of goodies that I can find. I try to stuff them in there. And yep, those little bottles right there as well. So each box is about maybe 35 pounds, depending on the size of the household. Then we also include the COVID-19 rapid test as well. Each box will go ahead and contain that. And again, depending on the size of your house, everyone will receive one. So if you have a household of 8 or 10, we can definitely make sure that every single person will go ahead and get it. These requests are not limited to only 1 or 2. Once you run out or need more, all you have to do is let me know, or We also have a PPE request form, which we'll be dropping in the chat as well. If you're interested in receiving PPE from us, go ahead and fill out that form. And I check that on a daily basis. And then you'll be added to our PPE distribution form. And again, it's all free of cost. All we need, again, is just your name, um, your shipping address, and how many folks are in your household. And then we can go ahead and get that shipped out to you. We ship everything through UPS, and they've been pretty good. Usually, when we drop it off at the distribution center, it'll take maybe about 1 to 2 days to go ahead and get delivered. And yeah, they're really great boxes. We just got a brand new shipment of PPE, so we're fully stocked. I think the last request we came in, I think it was a grand total of 187, which is by far the most we've ever had, and that's include everyone throughout the state who requested it. And so we're finalizing those shipments, and then sometime the in the next week or so, we're going to send out another text blast and start it all over again. And I think it's super important to still request this. They say that case numbers are going down. I'm not a medical professional or anything, but the one thing that I do know is that we're still in a pandemic, and we still need to be safe, especially as our kids are in school, as they're taking breaks and going back. I think these rapid tests will come in real handy, especially with the face masks, the hand sanitizers, and it's always good to have some extra on hand. And that's definitely where we can definitely help you. There's a lot of organizations out there as well, that provide those items as well. So definitely feel free to reach out to your local orgs, or definitely go ahead and give us a call. Um, if you would like to talk more offline, or have any questions, or would like to learn more about our organization, all the great work that we do, please feel free to go ahead and when you click on that link earlier that took you to the Talking Circle website, you can go ahead and just check out some of the other programs we do, who we are, some of the campaigns that we're currently working on. And then we also have a virtual Stay Connected form on our website. So if you want to become a member with us, you go ahead and fill that out, and that'll keep you connected. So basically, any type of campaigns that are coming up, such as the next couple months here in California, we got some elections coming up. So we'll be to send you some updates about the election, what's going on with that, local places where you can go ahead and vote, all those items, and ways you can get involved. And of course, we're always accepting volunteers for a lot of the great work that we're doing as well. But besides those two, I think that's all I have, April.
I know that that's all that we scheduled for with regards to service around what California Native Vote Project is doing. And I know CMVP has a lot of amazing individuals that are doing amazing work. But one of the things that I wanted to ask you about is like I always know that like when people talk from their heart, or when they are going through stuff, or when we try to say, wear a mask or protect yourself. How do you feel about that, having gone through COVID and being sick? I just want to hear. I mean, I know you do amazing, great work, but believing in the product that we send out, protection. What is, and for some people that don't know, what does PPE stand for?
Great questions. So PPE, that stands for Personal Protective Equipment. And I still feel very strongly about wearing my mask, hand sanitizing, continuously taking my rapid test, with these different strains going around. And just from my personal experience with COVID, I think, for me, I definitely feel safer and better when I do continue to wear my mask, and sanitize and take my test. In fact, my tests have become part of like my weekly routine. We're slowly starting to get back into the office, and so at the beginning of the week, I'll definitely take one just to ensure the safety of my coworkers, my family, my friends. So for me, I think I think that's why our program has been so consistent, and just it feels like it's getting stronger. With like I said, we had 187 requests come in during our last text blast, and it's amazing. So I think folks are they're definitely going to want them. It's just knowing where to get those items from. So yeah, again, I definitely I feel strongly about it, and that's because my experience again with COVID and just how scary it was. And I don't ever want to go through that again. And so when I wear those, I feel that I feel a lot more safer. Hmm.
Awesome. The other thing that I want to ask you is I know that you have a beautiful young daughter, Emma. Has she ever talked to you about COVID, or as a father, what have you said to her?
Ah, yes, we've had many conversations. Especially during she spent her entire third grade virtually because of COVID. Her school, everything was just shut down, and so the conversations they become a lot more easier. But in the beginning, it was really difficult because she was so used to being in class, with her friends, going over to her friend's house, her friends coming over. So just having those really hard conversations with her, of just explaining to her why she's doing virtual in school. Um, definitely trying to support her as much as I could, me and her mother and everybody else, that's involved in her life, because it was a huge transition for her and for every student, that had to go through virtually. So just reassuring her, that this isn't going to be forever. Things will get back to normal eventually. She will be back to school, but in the meantime, the safest thing for her and for the rest of us is just be home together and stay positive and take care of ourselves as much as we can. And those were just like the basics, the baby steps of it. And she completely understood. And so her questions would come along sometimes. Of I think some of her questions were more like, are there any updates of when I'm going to go back to school? And then the big one for me, um, she asked me. She was curious about the vaccinations, and she asked me if I'm vaccinated, and at the time it wasn't, and I had my reasons for it, but that's the reason why I chose to get vaccinated, because my daughter, the fact that she was aware enough to know exactly what the vaccine is, what it does. She asked me if I'm going to get it because she wants me to be safe, and she doesn't want me to get sick or anything. And so, just hearing those words from my own little one was enough for me just you know, to go ahead and do it. And once I did do it, I felt a lot more better. I really did. And again, for me, it went back to just there's so much different messaging out there. I didn't know which one to listen to, but I did know the voice I needed to listen to, which is my little one. And so my daughter's the reason why I went ahead and got it, and that's why it's so important again for me as a reminder of how important this COVID-19 work is. For my organization, all those other organizations doing it, is for our little ones. And sometimes we get so caught up in our work and everything we're doing, we don't think about ourselves. And I wasn't thinking about myself, but as soon as my daughter said that, I immediately, slowed my roll, took a step back, and took care of myself and did what I need to do, for my daughter. So once I did that, she got super happy and excited. And just moving forward, she's in the fourth grade now. She's back in school, and she's still masked up. I think she does have the option not to wear it, but she continues to wear hers. She has her little sanitizers in her backpack, and her questions now, she's a lot more happier now that she's back in school. But as far as questioning, she doesn't really have too many more questions. It's just she's so thoughtful and caring. She's just asking, if there's anything she can do to help, if there's any mask for like her allowance. Sometimes she'd want to go to the store and actually buy like surgical masks and like give them out to like her neighbors and to her, her other students who don't have any. And because she knows that I send out packages, to the community, and so she kind of wants to do the same thing. So in her way, she has her backpack full. So when someone doesn't have it at school, she has it on deck. So I think it's really important her to recognize the work that her father's doing, and her trying to model it, with her students and stuff. So I think those conversations, they went really well with her, and yeah, she's been she's an amazing advocate to support her classmates and community.
What a hero. And for you, what a hero. I appreciate you actually, coming on here and talking about real life stuff, how COVID affected you, how you got sick from it. It's real. And, there is a lot of mixed messaging, fake news out there, or just news out there that isn't right. Like, this is the reason that we're sending out packages. This is the reason
Hmm.
why we need to protect ourselves. And for your daughter, a young lady, um, a young girl, to question you, and for you to like say, I need to keep not only my safe myself safe, but my daughter safe, my family safe, our future generations. When COVID first hit, we took a lot of there's a lot of passings, of cultural bearers, people that spoke languages, individuals that sang, or and just for you to have the conversation, the simple conversation of how to protect yourself, it's going to grow into so much more. And I've never met her, but I've heard so many great things about her. So, Emma, if you're watching this, you're an amazing individual, and so is your father. Thank you for being a shero, and thank you, Robin, for being a hero.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for those kind words. And again, this is a team effort. None of this would have been done without her mother. So, Michelle, thank you so much. I love you both, and everybody else that was involved, that is still involved. It's a team effort. Perfect example of what co-parenting looks like. So it's a team effort, and I thank her for sure.
Thank you. I also wanted to share my experience with you and with the audience as well today. So, you talked about talking circles and about how Brian did talking circles for workforce development at UAII, and then you guys started doing them. And just to give the audience an idea, if you've never been to a talking circle or been to a virtual talking circle, what does it look like? How does it go? Am I going to feel welcomed? Am I going to, all of that stuff I want to be able to share with you and welcome you as well to that virtual talking circle. People aren't judged when they're there. People are able to say something. Brian actually takes the time and says, "Hey, how are you doing today?" and really listens to you. And, when I was in the talking circle, there were all these other people that had these amazing success stories, especially in like the recovery homes that you have. Somebody saying, "I've been sober for 20 days. I've been sober for 2 days. I'm getting out next week and I want to give back to community." These talking circles really lift you up. And especially if you're in a place where you don't have somebody to talk to, or you don't think that you can have somebody to talk to, I would definitely, definitely invite you to come to these talking circles, because when we hold things in, and when we when we're not good in one place, it makes us not good in another place. Like,
Hmm.
with regards to like the medicine wheel, or if you're not good in your head, then you can be not good physically. But I just want to say thank you, Robin, for going back and talking to your leadership, and your leadership actually being saying, "Hey, this is working for us. People need a place to talk." And those are still coming up. So I have actually a slide that I'd like to share, just so you can see, audience, that there are some dates that are coming up. There's, like Robin said, there's Los Angeles, and then there's California statewide. And I just want to encourage you. Brian is an amazing speaker. He's an amazing individual that's actually, like I said, will listen to you. It's like native therapy.
Agreed. Yeah, it's a really welcoming space to everyone. So please, everyone's welcome. You'll never be turned away. It's definitely culturally led. Brian, he always starts us off with a beautiful song. He always has his drum. He's always doing some beautiful songs for us. We usually open with the song. We'll close with the song, opening with the prayer, close with the prayer. He'll even offer, if anybody, wants to go ahead and, start us off with the prayer or song, and vice versa, close us out. You're more than welcome to do that as well. Some community members, during it'll just come to them, and there's been some really, really great songs that we got to hear from different tribes, and so it's been really, really great, just sharing our our songs together. And he's always offering smoke. If there's anybody in your family that's sick, or needs prayer, that's it's always a welcome space for that too. You just let us know, and they'll definitely be in our thoughts and prayers. And you'll definitely get to feel the love and the community once you join. And I definitely welcome you all. And if there's any other questions you have offline, please feel free to go ahead and email or call me directly. And I would love to go ahead and answer any questions you have.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Robin, for being here. Thank you for being such a hero in our community. I know that you've been here for a while, and you've been always like people. I say this. Sometimes people come to me when they want to know what's happening in LA, and who do I turn to when I need to find out? I go to you. So thank you for being such the communicator and collaborator too. It takes a whole entire community to come together to heal our community, and I appreciate that there are so many community-based organizations that are taking the time to make sure to listen to our community and bring those services that are much needed in different times like this.
Agreed. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for again sharing your story. I know that other organizations, Pukúu, collaborated with Indigenous Circle Wellness. We also had some COVID circles that we did as well for the community. We did one in 2020 and then one last year. So, I mean, they're so vital to our wellness and to the work that we're doing. So, just thank you for continuing that work and again advocating for that to bring into your community. So again, thank you, and shout out to your leadership as well for also listening and bringing all those great resources. So Robin, are you ready to dance with us and spin that wheel?
I am. Let's do it.
Woo!
Awesome. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you registered, we're so thankful that you have the opportunity to win something. So, we're going to go ahead and spin this wheel, and we're going to call. Robin's actually going to give 3 swag bags. There's 3, right, Robin?
Yeah, there's going to be 3, and the items that will be included will be some. We have some new CMVP T-shirts, and we still have some of our shirts. In fact, I'm wearing one. I don't know if you can see it, but it says "I am Native and I count." You'll be receiving one of those as well. We got some stickers, some bracelets, some buttons, some CMVP face masks, and I think I still have some onesies that says "I am Native and I count" too for all our babies too. So everyone will receive those, and if you don't have a young one, a newborn, I'm sure you have a family member that will. So, and any other type of goodies that I can find, I'm gonna stuff that swag back for you guys. So.
Awesome. Okay, so we have 4, 5, 6, 7 items that we're going to be raffling, online giveaway that we're going to be giving away. We're not raffling, we're giving them away. So here we go with the first item. Yay! Our first winner is Dolores Marino. Boop, boop, boop.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Congratulations. You just won a $25 gift card to Amazon.
Yay, $25. Here we go with our next winner. Can you guys hear the music on your end?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great, because I don't want to be dancing by myself. Okay, here we go. Yay!
Jennifer.
Boo, boo, boo. Jennifer Baranchek from Hawaii joining us today, registering.
Jennifer, you just won a CMVP swag bag.
Boo, boo, boo. All right, here goes our next winner. Our next winner, Ray Lopes.
Yay, Ray!
Woo! Congratulations. You just won a $25 Amazon gift card.
And don't forget to use Amazon Smiles. Choose Pukúu Cultural Community Services as your nonprofit of choice. Here we go with our next winner. The winner is Stephanie Conrado.
Woo!
Yay!
Congratulations! You just won a swag bag from CNVP.
Yay! Boo, boo, boo. Here we go with our next winner. Boo, boo, boo. Another Shiro in the community. Sandra Boo 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 Hail, representing
Woo!
Pico Rivera, California.
You just won a $25 gift card to Amazon.
Yay! Don't forget those Amazon smiles. Here is our next winner. And our winner, Kathy Panjawani.
Woo! Congratulations! You just won a CNVP swag bag.
Boo, boo, boo. How many more do we have, Robin?
That was 3 of them. So yep, that was all 3.
Okay, and
One more.
we have one more giveaway. Here we go. The winner, Jonathan. Boo, boo, boo. Orozco.
Yay! Congratulations.
Congratulations! You just won a $25 Amazon gift card.
Yay! Well, Robin, it's been such an amazing pleasure to have you here. We definitely would love to, work with you again. We know your daughter is amazing. If anybody would like to see Robin's daughter come on and give her experience, let us see those likes and hearts. We're definitely excited to have you back or come back and talk about some great things. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your trueness, your realness. It is a pleasure to know you personally. Thank you so much for all that you do as a hero in our community.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you both, and thank you everyone out there for listening. And be safe, be well. Palamaya. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Dokshake.
Robin's amazing.
He is, right?
Totally amazing. Complete hero in our community. And today's show is based on our Shiros, heroes, and theros. So we want to ask in the chat, who's your inspiration? March is International Women's History Month. We would love for you to let us know who has brought you here, there, who has been your inspiration. Whoever you'd like to highlight, please go ahead and put in the comments. We'd love to hear who they are. And as of now, we want to just thank all our community members who submitted a picture and just kind of an explanation who has inspired and who has been their hero, shiro, or thero. So we just want to thank you so much to all our individuals who make a difference in our communities every day. And again, thank you so much, community, for submitting those photos.
Yes, thank you so much, community. Thank you guys for being here to share information. Thank you again, Pukúu. Thank you, CNVP, for providing the community with some information that brings medicine to community. Again, I have participated in the past in talking circles and can tell you that I've been uplifted and felt the power of medicine, community, and healing. So thank you, Robin, for pushing those to continue to be a much needed healing space. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to go ahead and Robin, are we doing the video now? Okay, great. So again, like Robin mentioned, there were individuals that sent in some pictures, but thank you, Cheryl Martin, for letting us know her hero is Richard Perez, her fiance. We're going to go ahead and show this video to you guys of other heroes, shiros that people are recognizing. So here we go.
I just want to say every time we do our videos, I get the tears start to come, So beautiful. Again, thank you so much to everyone who just submitted photos. And if you didn't get a chance to submit your photo, that's okay. We just want to say thank you. I definitely invite community, post it up, post it on your own social media and your own feeds, and just put why these people, your heroes, theros, sheroes, and how they mean. Let's flood social media with all our heroes this month. And yeah, so just want to throw that out there and just want to say thank you to everyone. Thank you so much, Melinda, for sharing that as well. And heavenly happy birthday to your beloved mama.
Lucy was an amazing individual who kept community in Los Angeles fed through Lucy Hale Fry Bread Booth. My mom, when she was alive, we had went to Gathering of Nations. She stood in like an hour line just to have Lucy Hale taco at Gathering, when she could have just came back to LA and had it like without no hour wait. But she really loved your mom's food, and Lucy was a big inspiration to many people in the Los Angeles area. I know that other people are sharing. Cheryl Martin says her grandmother Vera Ortega Salazar is her whole reason I have amazing strength she blessed me with. Thank you, Cheryl, for sharing. Thank you. Ta'a pilamayaye gracias. Thank you. I got to learn how to say thank you in your language. But thank you for sharing. This is the opportunity, in this month, not even in this month, every day, if there's somebody that has lifted you up. Oh my gosh, I'm getting emotional. That has lifted you up, that has smiled at you, that has, been an inspiration in any way, let them know. It's never too late just to let them know. The video, thank you, B, for putting that together, and all of the individuals that sent in information. Thank you to the Legacy Program as well, the NFL Legacy Program, for having us, for sponsoring, for collaborating, for allowing us to reach out to our community and just be, just be able to do just being able to do this is a blessing in itself. Sometimes, there's so many people out there that we love and appreciate that we may forget to send them a text, we may forget to call them, but even when you're thinking about them, when you're praying for them in your head, or when you're saying good words, let them know the next time. I always am so thankful to Robin, to Nancy, to individuals that always say, I've prayed for you today. I prayed for you. And I wouldn't even know it, but thank you. I have so many heroes, sheroes, and theros in my life. And I really just am thankful.
Absolutely. And I definitely invite you to check out other Native orgs. They've also been putting up different and highlighting different women. I know there's a local, Shiro from CNVP who was highlighted actually through a community org. So Cheyenne Phoenix was actually honored today. So again, we have a lot of community members who are doing this. And I think it's such a beautiful thing to really highlight all the beautiful resiliency and highlight all the beauty of our culture.
I like that you bring in also or mention other community orgs, because collaboration is a big thing, a big deal. When we come together, when we work together, we can make all kinds of things happen. The next video that we have coming up just gives you a little information about a couple of places that you might be interested to turn to if you're in need of help, support. The video highlights different wellness programs in Los Angeles area. So, and also a couple of events that are coming up. So, Robin, is there anything else?
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to give the biggest shout out to Sherry Thomas. Thank you so much, Sherry Thomas, for all the beautiful, just thinking about Pukúu and nominating us and getting us the support, for this nomination. So again, Pukúu Culture Community Services was selected as one of the champions lived here. So this is a great opportunity that we wanted to do, which is to highlight all the amazing Shiros, heroes, and theros. Cheryl, again, Sherry Thomas, you're one of our Shiros, and just thank you so much for all the work that you're doing out in the community. But one of the reasons we really wanted to highlight all our Los Angeles community-based organizations was we wanted to highlight all the sheroes, heroes, and theros that do all the work every day to provide services and to uplift our Native community. So we just want to say thank you for everything you do. If we missed you, please get in contact with us, because we want to know about these resources and we want to keep highlighting each other and we want to uplift each other. Because when we uplift you and I, we all uplift each other. And again, we just want to move forward. And that's what Pukúu means. Pukúu means one in the Tatavian language. And as one community, we want to make sure that we're highlighting and that we're moving in a good way, and we for the next generations as well. So again, this highlighting this next video is really to highlight again all the theros, sheroes, and heroes of all these amazing organizations.
Right. Thank you, Robin, for that. We're going to go ahead and load this video. Thank you to our community-based organizations that are doing amazing work in the Los Angeles community. Also, Paul at powwows.com. Paul, you have been such a hero to me as AC and Associates. I started my own business in 2019. I'm a one-person organization, and just continually just doing work. Paul reached out and said, "Hey, you're doing great things. How can I support?" Paul is an amazing individual who actually just retired. So running powwows.com has been his part-time job, his side job. And now that he's retired and is able to go on cruises, he can go on powwows.com full-time. And the reason that that was put in the video as well is when you want to know where a powwow is in your area, go to powwows.com, put in your information. You can find the powwows that are in your area. If you're a local organization and want your powwow to be included on powwows.com, you can also just click on their link and add your flyer and your information there. Paul has provided great amounts of information. He runs a regular talking event just like this and shares amazing videos. I know during pandemic, I watched a lot of those videos, missing that medicine, missing the drum, missing regalia. So thank you again, Paul, for being a hero in my eyes and a lot of other people's eyes. But again, that video highlighted some of the organizations in Los Angeles that provide mental health wellness, and cultural activities.
Absolutely. And again, I'm pretty sure we missed a couple of orgs. I know we missed the Socialnali Sister Project, who is also a community-based org, nonprofit here in Los Angeles, providing great resources. We actually had them on our Wellness Hour in December. So again, there's a lot of wonderful organizations that we probably weren't able to put in the video. But please contact us. Let us know about the wonderful work that you're doing, because we want to continue highlighting and uplifting our community.
And this is only the start of the video or the organizations that we did highlight. You know, there are just a few that we highlighted and more for mental health, because we want to make sure that everybody, if you're not okay, it's okay to not be okay, to reach out for support. I myself have actually also, I have an intake on Friday to seek about mental health, and just being able to talk to somebody, you know, being able to share with somebody my fears of going out in public, my fears of, you know, grief of people that I have lost. You know, in that video that was also done, there was a lot of my family members that have passed, and I'm still grieving for them, but we all grieve in different ways. So I just want to say thank you for listening to us. Thank you for laughing at us. If you've laughed at us, thank you for dancing with us. We have some great scheduled events that are coming up in the next couple of months. So make sure to check back with us. I know on April 6th will be our next event. So make sure that registration link will be coming up shortly. So look out for it tomorrow on Pukúu's social media sites. For the registration link, April 6th, same time, 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. Let your friends and family know. And also, you know, when you register, we'd like to hear what you want to hear. That's a big thing for us. You know, data is important for a lot of many different reasons. But one of the reason that it's important to us is because you tell us what you want to hear. This is your program. It's a community-based program, and we want to definitely bring people on that can respond to those requests that you are making. And in the past, requests have been made for youth stuff, youth activities, and cultural dancing, all kinds of different great things.
Thank you so much, April. So yes, the link should be out tomorrow, so you can go ahead and register. You're going to hear some whispering in the background. I got my staff out here. I got more heroes and theros here with me in the office. So
Can we say hi?
Sure, come on up. They want to say hi.
Yay!
Hello, everyone.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Cruz, and I'm the program associate for our youth program, Tuchin. So we are excited to work with our youth and help them focus on the medicine wheel and bringing well-being to them and making sure they're balanced in every area. And then this is
Hi everyone. We met before, a couple of your workshops there and stuff. So familiar faces. Good to see you again. Good to see
Who are you though? But people don't know who you are. Introduce
Victor
yourself.
Mendoza, case manager here with Chuchins. Yeah, just really excited to be working with the youth and you know, like just it's beautiful to be able to provide the resources, services that we're able to, you know. So it's really beautiful work.
That's right. So Victor and Stephanie Cruz were just meeting with a family, and we were assessing their needs to make sure that we're getting them connected to resources that they need. So we actually have our current programming right now for the Tuchin Health Leadership. So that's going on right now, and we're doing this event. So we're going back to some in-person programming. But yeah, like I said, that video is going to be, the links should be out tomorrow. So tomorrow, another thing that we want to highlight is that our youth are going to take over the Wellness Hour.
Yes!
So we're going to have Stephanie Cruz and, you know, our youth really having a community forum and being able to really get community feedback about some initiatives that the county is rolling out. And we really just want to take the opportunity to get the youth to share their perspectives, what they consider, and then also just to get community feedback. So we can give this back to the county and say, hey, this is what our community is saying. So again, it's so vital. So again, we did get from that feedback that you wanted to hear from our youth. So here we are. Our youth are going to take over. So you'll be seeing our youth. So I'm really excited for that. But yeah, so again, thank you again so much to everyone. Those videos really got to my heart and really tugged to my heart. But again, I just want to say Tlatokamati and thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Pukúu team, for checking in, for saying hello. I have a surprise for you. I have 3 items that I want to give away. So we're going to, if you stuck around this long, you are lucky because we are going to do 3 more raffle items. And man, I wish Robin was still here. We can bring him back on to dance with us, but I know he's already, if he's still here, he can join us, but
yes, come dance with us.
Come dance with us. So let me go ahead and pull up the wheel, and we're going to go ahead and send out 3 more items. So thank you again for being here. Thank you for the time that you've shared with us. Masks, gloves, hand sanitizer are all important items still. I know that mask mandates have been lessened in different areas, but we still have those protective gears available. So check Robin out so you can get some. We're going to go ahead and share the wheel and pull 3 more names. So here we go, guys. And the winner is Viola Williams. Boop, boop, boop. All right, here we go on our next winner. You're going to be receiving a prize from AC & Associates. That's me in the mail. So here we go with our second item. Joanna Ferguson. Boo, boo, boo. Thank you for continuing to support us. Thank you for checking in. We're going to go ahead and get that surprise item out to you. So our last item that we're going to call is the winner, and the winner is the Little Feather Lopes. Boo, boo, boo.
Congratulations.
Yay, congratulations. You're the winner of an item from AC & Associates. You'll be seeing that in the mail in the next 2 weeks. Thank you all again for being here. Today's show was based on Sheroes, Heroes, and Theyros. Thank you to everybody who yelled out their inspiration. You still have time to do that if you want to mention in the comments who your Shero, Hero, or Theyro is.
Just want to give a big shout out to everyone at Pukúu Culture Community Services. Of course, our staff, we have an amazing staff. So again, we wouldn't be able to do the work that we do without everyone here. And again, we really do feel like a team. So again, thank you so much. Continue to comment, like, share. And I definitely invite you just to continue momentum and continue to highlight who your heroes are and who they are. And let's flood our social media with positive messages.
Right. And if you can't say it here, make sure you text them, call them, reach out to them, let them know how important they are to you. I would like to say thank you, ta'a, to my auntie Eileen, who always reaches out to me. Ta'a to my sister Songtree Payochi, who calls me all the time, texts me. Thank you. Melinda, we want to say thank you to you as well. thank you for being just an amazing individual. I know Melinda does some cultural things, and maybe in the year we can have her come out and teach you guys some things. But she's an amazing dancer. All of her family, the Hale family, if you're in LA, you know the Hale family and their food booth. They even, one of the great things that they did during pandemic was had a drive up fry bread booth from their curb. You know, people were missing fry bread, people were missing tacos, and they just did what they had to do. And that's what we do as Indigenous people. We work what we have, we get through what we have, we come together. So thank you all for continuing to support us, be here, and check in.
Absolutely. And again, we just want to give and just really honor our relatives here, the Tatavian, Shumash, and Tongva. Thank you so much for everything, all your heroes, theros, and shiros. And may we continue to develop good relationships, uplift one another, and be good relatives. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. We encourage you to continue to wash your hands, wear a mask if you like, avoid crowds, stay physically distant, emotionally close. Get tested if you have symptoms. Thank you for being here. Our next event will be April 6th. We're already in April. Can you believe it? Happy spring, everybody. It's a time for renewal. It's a time for growth. It's a time for it's a growth time. So thank you for being here. We will see you soon.
Happy spring equinox. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. We'll see you
Bye,
guys.
everyone.